everyone, it's Gwen. For today's video, I'm going to be telling you guys about some of the music that I have been loving the last month of April. During the month of April, I listened to a few new artists, and I also revisited albums that I'd heard before and listened to them a bunch more times. So I just thought it'd be a fun little video letting you guys know what music I've been into throughout the past month. Also, my Spotify is now down below with the rest of my social media links, so you guys can always see what I'm listening to, and you guys can see the different playlists that I have made for music. So the first album that I have been absolutely loving this month is an album by a band that I've never heard before. They are one of the new ones. They were recommended to me by another YouTuber and they just sounded really interesting and I really wanted to try listening to them. This band that I'm talking about is the band Turnover. I have been listening to their music a lot within the past month, specifically their most recent album, Peripheral Vision. That album came out pretty recently and I've just fallen in love with it. During the month of April, I made a chill playlist, which I used for studying and relaxing and also driving. I really enjoyed making this playlist because I just went through a bunch of the different artists that I like and I found their more slower songs and I put them into this one playlist. Now, Turnover is one of the bands that when I found them, I knew that they would be perfect to put in this playlist. They actually used to be a bit more in the pop-punk genre with their older stuff, but their most recent album is very indie and almost like dream pop, ambiance type thing. I really like it and I really encourage you guys to check it out. It is so relaxing and soothing and the lead singer's voice is so beautiful and also the lyrics of the songs are so deep and they're really meaningful and I just love to sing along with a lot of their songs. I honestly don't think that there's a bad song on this album. It is so well done and the transitions between song to song are so beautiful and I cannot stop listening to this album. Whenever I'm listening to my chill playlist and I see that something from this album is up next, I get so excited. The next album I'm going to be talking about is by an artist that once again I had never heard before. I had heard of them, but I had never actually heard of their music before. And this artist that I'm talking about is Troye Sivan, and the album is of course his only album, Blue Neighborhood. I have totally fallen in love with this album. It is beautiful. I put the entire thing on my chill playlist as well, and I just love the sounds of this album. All the different effects and the different sounds he uses in his songs are so cool, and he uses a lot of echoes in his songs and different voices. And there's a lot of girls that are featured in a bunch of his songs, and I just love his music so much. His voice is so beautiful. It is, oh my gosh, I just want him to like sing me to sleep. It is so beautiful. I love it so much. And this album is another great album to just chill and relax to. It's nice because although it's chill, it isn't boring and there are some really cool beats and synths in it and stuff like that, so it's really interesting and I'm one to start jamming to these songs even though you're not really supposed to jam to them that much. But I love them so much. The next album is an album that I'm sure you guys know about if you've watched one of my last videos, and that is Weezer's White Album. As most of you guys know, I did an entire reaction video to that album, which will be linked down below. So if you haven't seen it, please check it out. I have gotten so many comments on that video, it is insane. I literally put it up 3 weeks ago and it already has over 2,000 views, which is crazy for me. Also, it's like gotten the most comments out of any of my videos, a lot of likes. So you guys must really like those type of videos, or at least Weezer, because I got so much feedback on that video. A lot of people who are really big, like hardcore Weezer fans, commented on that video and gave me advice about what I should listen to next for Weezer, and a lot of them said that they want me to react to more Weezer albums, which I definitely will be doing. One of the comments I got recently on that video was asking me how I felt about the album now, after it being about a month since I've heard it. And I can confidently say that I love that album. I love it so much. It is amazing. I've grown to love every single song. It means so much to me and it's just gotten me so excited to see Weezer this summer, and that album is just amazing. And to prove to you guys how much I've fallen in love with this album, I got it on vinyl and I love it so much. I'm just gonna show you guys this really quick because I think it's amazing. I was really excited about this. The vinyl is white. I mean, perfection. Yeah. Anyway, this just shows you guys how much I really love this album. It's gotten to be one of my favorites and I'm just so excited to see Weezer this summer. But anyways, yes, I have been jamming to that album a ton lately and it's like my new jam. Whenever a song from it comes on, I just jam and I love it so much. And the final album I'm going to be talking about today is one that I'm pretty sure everyone in the world knows. I have heard this album before, and I know who the artist is, and I've heard them before. And this is the album that I have heard before, but I didn't develop a deep appreciation for it like everyone else until this month. That album that I'm talking about is AM by Arctic Monkeys. Yes, the famous AM. Literally, I need to get that on vinyl because everyone says that a full vinyl collection is not complete without that album. And I agree because it's become one of my favorite albums. Definitely one of my favorite albums right now. Within the last month, I've revisited this album and just realized how spectacular it really is. I heard it for the first time a few months ago, like I would say like December, and I didn't think it was bad, but I wasn't sure if it was my type of music or that I could really get into it. It was a bit more chill than the stuff that I had been currently listening to. I think because I later developed a love for this album and the Arctic Monkeys is the reason why I started listening to more bands like Turnover, because I think that a few months ago I couldn't see myself liking a band like Turnover or the Arctic Monkeys, but now I really like those kind of like chill, fun bands that they don't need to go so over the top, but it still is interesting. I hope you guys get what I mean by all this. It's really hard to explain, but this is just another one of those albums that I really fall in love with. This album is also on my chill playlist. The only one that isn't on my chill playlist is the Weezer one because I can't focus when that stuff is playing. I just want to jam. But this is a really good album also to be really chill and relaxed. I do enjoy singing along to these songs and I find it really fun. And now those are all the albums I'm going to be talking about today. To finish off the video, I thought that I would just go through each album really quick and just say my favorite few songs. For Peripheral Vision by Turnover, some of my favorite songs include Cutting My Fingers Off, Humming, Hello Euphoria, Dizzy on the Countdown, and I Would Hate You If I Could. That was about half the album, but those are just my favorite tracks. Honestly, the entire album is amazing, but those tracks I just find myself going back to more and just really singing along with. Now for Blue Neighborhood by Troye Sivan, my favorite tracks are Bite, Cool, Youth, Lost Boy, and Ease. Once again, there's like 5 of them. I'm really bad at picking like my favorite songs from albums, but those are the ones from this album that I just love, and I love all the different kind of like choruses in them and the different melodies. With Troye Sivan's voice, so pretty. Now I know that when I did my Weezer reaction video, I did mention some of my favorite songs at the end of the video. However, those are my favorite songs after first listen. My favorite songs have changed now that I've listened to it a bunch more times, so I'm gonna give you guys like the updated version of my favorite songs from that album. California Kids, Wind in Our Sail, LA Girls, and Jacked Up. Those are the 4 that I love the most, but the entire album is incredible, and it really sounds so cool, track by track. It also sounds so good on vinyl. Like, if you guys love Weezer and you love that album, please get it on vinyl. It sounds amazing. Like, a lot better than I thought it would be. I didn't think it would sound bad, but some albums, like, they sound a lot better on vinyl versus, like, just, you know, pretty much the same, but this one sounds so good. You can hear a lot of the different sound effects in the background more. Like, there's a lot of birds chirping at the end of songs and like things like that that you might miss, and also like talking during some stuff, and you can really hear it on vinyl, so I really recommend you guys get this. And now for the final album, here are my favorite tracks from the album AM by Arctic Monkeys. Are You Mine, Number One Party Animal, Fireside, and Why Do You Only Call Me When You're High. So yeah guys, that's the end of today's video. I really hope you enjoyed this. I thought it'd be a fun little thing letting you guys know because I have been really into a bunch of different things this month music-wise. So I thought why not let you guys know about my new discoveries in hopes that maybe some of you guys will check out any of these artists I mentioned today if you haven't already. Also give me a thumbs up if you like this video and let me know if you want me to do more of these types of videos. I don't think I'm going to be doing these type of videos every month, but if there is a month where I specifically find a bunch of new artists or a bunch of new songs or albums, then I will definitely let you guys know about it. But other than that, that's the end of today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to give it a thumbs up once again and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye! Leave this blue neighborhood. Never knew loving could hurt this good, oh. And it drives me wild.